Do love the frost on the grass, the mist coming off the river. Fortunately, I think my lens protectors got a couple of marks on them, so when you get direct sunlight, it seems to affect the picture. I have to get some more of those. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but that mist over the other side of the river. Got it on this side as well, actually, but you can really see it there with the sun just above it. All these things, that these views that you would love if you was on holiday, sort of cost you nothing. But I think city life or normal day-to-day life you take for granted. But I find since being on the river, yeah, it's absolutely priceless. Just going to see my mate who's got a couple of old outboards. We're going to do a little exchange for something at some point. I've got something he wants. Hey now. And yeah, he's got, I think it's either a 2.5 horsepower or a 3.3 for my little dinghy. It's more of a one-man dinghy, one man and his Jack Russell. So yeah, just going down to have a look. Both of them I think need a little bit of work. So we're just going to have a look today, see which one I'm going to want. How are you, mate? Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, very well. Yeah, you good? Good.
So, obviously they're in different states of repair.
Yeah, you did say that at the time.
So that 3.3,
yeah,
I think is probably the ideal one for you, isn't it?
Do you know what? It's smaller than I thought, so I think so. Yeah.
It's a 2-stroke.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I haven't run it for God knows how long.
Okay.
But it's missing a prop.
That'd be perfect, mate, wouldn't it?
Oh yes, it will be mine.
That dinghy of mine is like, I don't know if I said to you or Toby yesterday, I think you'd struggle to get 2 people in it.
Yeah,
it's very small. It's the smallest one with a backboard.
6 or something. How long was it?
On the advert it said no more than something like 3 horsepower, but on the backboard it says 5 horsepower.
Yeah.
So that'd be perfect either way, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's a lovely little size.
Lovely little one.
Oh, it's a lovely little size.
Hasn't got a reverse gear, but your forward gear, you've got to spin it all the way around to go into reverse. That's what normally with smaller outboards, this sort of size.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's cool.
You'll get, so yeah. I think it's coat open and coat closed.
Right. Well, that was a success. The engine we spoke about before, the 3.3, in my head, I thought it was a lot bigger. And you know, that would have been an issue for me for storing it, obviously lifting it on and off the boat. Onto the dinghy and whatnot, but actually, yeah, it's a lot smaller than I thought. Sat there for ages, blew out the old fuel, put new fuel in, and it fired straight up, so that's a good sign. He's just going to sort a prop out for it, and it's good to go. Although I don't think I'll be using it for a while because, you know, the Thames has gone. The flow of the Thames has got really high now. Its camera just cut out there. Yeah, the Thames is fast approaching 300 cubic meters per second. So that's, I've only ever seen it at 320 since I've been on the river. So yeah, won't be using it for a while, but I've got it ready for the summer when I move about. Good stuff. So I'll pick that up probably next week and find somewhere to store it on the boat. what I'm going to do today, excuse the washing machine in the background, I've decided I want to get rid of this seat. If you've watched my boatyard videos, you'll know I put a lot of effort into that. You'll also know that there's a 60-litre water tank on top of there. At the moment I'm thinking of doing what I was originally going to do, and that's putting that water tank up on the cabin roof, or the front cabin roof. Reason being is, as much as I'm decluttering, there's always other things you're buying, and obviously with getting another thing like the outboard, although that's going to be stored away, there's going to be times where maybe I either need to work on it, or I want to keep it out because I'm going to use it again the next day. At the moment, obviously my bike's in here as well, which we come out of the out of winter, that will go up on probably on the roof when I'm moving, and then on the deck when I'm moored up. I just felt a bit like everything's getting on top at the moment. Up in this could be funny. Unfortunately, the battery died. I should have put it on charge while I was training my client, but while I was training my client, I suddenly had an idea. So the trouble with water tanks outside is UV. It adds to them going green, along with a lot of other things. So I suddenly thought, where I'd cleared this out, could I get the water tank sitting in there? At the moment, looks like it's going to happen. So what I've done is it's going to go, we can see it's going to go along here. So I've laid these two bits down in here. You see I've put that wood at the end to act as a stopper, so just so we can hopefully lengthen that a little. So that will it shouldn't go anywhere anyway, but that will just act as a bit of a stopper for it going too far. Going to screw these scrap bits of ply down, and that's where the tank's going to go. Possibly put a stopper at this end as well, just because if it's half full and there's a lot of movement from the boat, which there will be, water's going to slop about and it's gradually going to shift about where it wants. So at the moment, this is looking like a plan. There we go. Just got to have a bit of a tidy up in here, but at the front there, that should be plenty of room. Just on my way down to pick up the outboard. There we go. Sorted. Still got these winter blankets up, holding that heat in. What I liked about this, and I only wanted this type, was it's got the fuel tank at the top here. So there's no running a separate tank or anything like that. Mate's ordered a prop for it, but I won't be using this anytime soon. Not with how the river's still flowing at the moment, but some people stand in the dark.